ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And greetings, everybody. I hope the day is treating you all well. So here we are, yet again in a bus. Not the bus, but Fernbus. It's been out since around 2017, I think. But I thought I would give it a go. And for anyone that's familiar with me with my streams on the bus, it's the same developer, TML Studios. So I thought I'd give it a go. I've had a little bit of a play with it. It's completely different in the sense that you're actually going intercity here. I have to think about what I'm saying there. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far. Don't have many hours in it, but it's very enjoyable so far. I've had a few accidents because the AI traffic actually is a little bit leaves a wee bit to be desired. They block junctions quite a lot, and I've had to drive on the pavement a wee bit as well, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do here is just show you how I got started with it. So let's do start game. I've been through the settings, and the only thing that keeps changing is the audio. Oh, there we go again. Voice, music, 0. There's a radio as well in the background that I keep turning off. But every time I start the game up again, the audio for the radio keeps coming back in again. But hopefully it won't do it this time. It's a wee bit of distraction, but not a major problem. So, controls, everything's all set up. Game, let's get into the game. And as I said, I've already been this through a few times. But you know what? You can watch games on Twitch and YouTube. And until you actually play them yourself, you know, you can understand it all, but it's easier to do than watch someone else do it, shall we say. It's not that difficult if you're used to these sims, but for me it was a wee bit of a learning curve. So we're going to go into career mode. Free play, as you can see there, no routes, no passengers, no navigation, no statistics. So hopefully in career mode I'm actually going to make it all the way to the end of the journey. And Kane is in the chat. Welcome, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I bet you're very excited. I see the countdown. I can't believe we're into single digits for the Eurovision Song Contest, mate. To think you started counting that when it was like 180 plus, wasn't it? So yeah, you're very welcome, Kane. Thank you very much for joining me. So let's jump into career mode. Alright, so I created this route. Initially when I saw this, I thought, what am I supposed to do? Because there was no routes in here or anything. And apparently what you do is you create your own. So I created this Berlin to Dresden. Of course I'm going to start in Berlin because that's where the bus itself actually starts from. And there's Berlin up here. I've actually got it stopping at Potsdam. And then from there it goes down to Dresden. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I've never actually got that far. I've got onto Interstate 115. I'm not sure if they call them interstates in Germany, but we call them motorways in Britain. But I got on Route 115 anyway. And oh, that's Route 115. Sorry, Route 1 is at 101. And I'm sure these colours mean something, but I haven't actually looked into it yet. So Viper Strike is in the house as well now. He says, hello Seamus, hoping to finally get ready to start my baseball series on Sunday. Yeah, you know what, Viper Strike, I saw that, mate. Good luck, and please make sure you post it so that we can come along and give you a wee bit of support, mate, you know. And I saw your comment there about trying to schedule it. You know the thing, my friend, schedule it when it's convenient for you. Nobody thinks that you will be treading on toes. You know, like I've been trying to schedule it so that I don't cross over Allison or cross over Colonel Fork. But you know what? Stream when it's convenient for you. Nobody minds. It's not like, you know, you're not trying to steal anybody's thunder. Schedule it, and you know, if we can make it, we certainly will, mate. Yeah, because that's what I was doing. I was thinking, I'm trying not to conflict with anybody, and I thought, well, I'm never going to stream because we've all got all the same good friends out there with Two Tone and the rest of the crew, and Jay Winokur who streams. And I was thinking, well, that's 7 days of the week tied up. So just stream whenever you want, mate, and post it out there. Right, so I see we've got a few more people in the chat, in the stream here. Thank you very much, and welcome. We're in Fernbus. It's the same developer as the bus, but this came out in 2017. Once you start looking at it, you'll actually see the resemblance to the bus. And what I was explaining is, to start with, you have to create your own route. So I created a route from Berlin, stopping off at Potsdam to pick up some more passengers. Yeah, this is a passenger one, and but it goes intercity, and you would head all the way down 101 and end up in Dresden. And as I said, I have no idea how long this is going to take. Fingers crossed I'm not going to crash, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, because I find that it crashes at the simplest thing. And I said, this is beta version 28, they're still working on it. But if you clip a curb, you hear broken glass all the time. And again, that's not the way I like to do my bus sims. You know, I like to just relax and keep it easy. But you'll see quite a lot of differences here compared to the bus, and I think you'll enjoy them. So there's the route I'm going to take today. So far, all I've managed to do, and can you see the mouse? No, you can't. Now I'll have to fix that. So all I've done is made it from Berlin, here, Berlin Zob, to Potsdam. That's as far as I made it. Then I got onto Highway 101, and the road narrowed, and I ran into something. So hopefully we won't do that today. So next, and we're going to stick with Scania. And the reason being that is this bus actually has, this simulator has about 5 or 6 coaches in it at the moment. And you have to set each one up, which is fine. But this is the only one I've set up so far, just because, again, I've only been testing it for a few days. But look at that, beautiful. So you can actually open up the front and the rear doors. You can also open up the luggage bays as well in the middle. And yeah, beautiful little coach. And eventually I'll probably reskin this, but I like it a lot so far. And have you noticed that I say that about all of these bus simulators? I do. I thoroughly enjoy them. Very relaxing. Anywho, so customize not going to bother with. Character, I've just got the classic. What do we have? We have classic, male, female, classic. Let's stick to classic. There we go, with these woolly jumper on. All right. Time 04:58. And the reason I do that is it goes back to the AI traffic. If I do any later in the day, I cannot get out the bus station. If you ever watch Squirrel, you'll see that he also made a comment on that as well. But that's what we're going to do. So it's, oh, look at that. I'm assuming it's month first, so that'd be 6th of January 2021. Let's, system date. Okay. Well, I think I just messed that up. There we go. Let's leave that alone. Control mode is realistic, weather dynamic. And there we go. So let's get started. And I've got quite a lot of topics to talk about today, as normal. And hopefully we'll get to them in go with a little script. There's a little script to say that's like 6 lines, you know, just things that I want to cover. But I want to welcome everybody along today. Certainly a different sim, I'm sure. Yeah, so it says if you get stuck or flipped, then you can hit the backspace key and it resets the bus. They've got something like that in the bus as well. Right, well I'm hoping that you can hear the police in the background and all the noise, but look at that, beautiful, isn't it? So what we're going to do is just hop on the bus. Excuse the jittery hands here, I got a mouse pad isn't as smooth as it should be. There we go. Anyway, let's get on the bus and I'll show you some of the differences that we have already. Alright, so let's get set down and let's get it. Thankfully I've got all these controls bound to my controllers. So ignition in, start the engine. Alright, so lights, driver's cab light. There we go. Otherwise I'd never be able to see what I'm doing. So, I think that's all we need to do here. In fact, you know what, let me just jump outside and I'll show you the doors. I'll show you slight differences here, what we've got. So I've got a button that opens up the rear door. And then we've got the lighted compartments as well. And here's the thing, if you don't open those doors, the passengers will complain. So let's get these all closed up. And luggage as well. Alright. Excuse me, I keep putting myself on mute there. I got a bit of a dry cough. But one other thing that you can do with this bus is it lifts up and down. So there we go, that's it down, lowered. Now it is up high. I only found that out again by watching one of Squirrel's streams, and he mentioned that, and I really am not sure when you would raise the bus. You can tilt it as well. Let me see if I can kneel across to the right. Maybe not at the moment. Okay, maybe it needs to build up pressure. I'm not sure, but I do have a bus set for that, a button set for that as well. So for the moment, we need to leave and pick up the first load of passengers. So let's do that now. So first gear, parking brake. And this is, I'm thinking, please let all the controls work. But the good thing about this is I can actually feel the force feedback through the steering wheel when I go on these cobblestones. It's rather jarring, shall we say, which is what it would be like, I guess. It's like driving a bicycle. Yep, that's jarring. Kendra, how you doing, my friend? Just finished work, had to drive myself home. Well, you know what, Kendra, you could have hopped on here. I'm in Fernbus. I'm actually starting out at Berlin, and I will show you shortly when I pick up the passengers where I'm heading. Paderborn. Yeah, I will show you the map. Oh, you know one thing I didn't do is turn my lights on. Where's the button for me lights? Ooh, that could have been bad. Where's my button lights? I moved everything so I can't find anything anymore. Up, down, here we go. There we go. And the winged llama. How you doing, my friend? Yep, and we're in a different bus simulator today. And I've just got... Hang on. I've just got myself lost already. The winged llama steps in and I get lost. How's that for a good start? I'm supposed to be heading, and I do apologise I don't have the mouse cursor on. Yes, I need to go round a roundabout, but look at that. We're at Berlin Victory Column. So I need to just go around here and head back. So yeah, I think I got shocked there because I didn't have the lights on. So let's do that. Let's try and not get hit by anything. I never like these traffic lights on roundabouts. I think they really slow them down. But while it's red, let's have a look at this. Look at that. So I was asking before where they got the details for doing the bus, which is based out of Berlin, and here we go. They've already got the data because they've been working on Fernbus. But look at that sky. Would you look at the state of that? Oh dear, I did a morphism then, didn't I? In fact, let me just check the map here because I don't want to fly around and miss it again. So it's 1, 2, not first, not second, third exit to go. But I will be checking again. Oh, so the wing llama says he's fixed his choppy. Yeah, I did get through. And I apologise for keep checking the map here. As I said, I don't want to miss it again. We've got not this one, the next one. Okay. Yeah, I must admit, Winged Llama, when I was watching your stream yesterday, it was rather choppy, wasn't it, my friend? Right. And again, I apologise for this constant looking at the map. Because it doesn't have the route on the GPS, I want to make sure I don't miss it. So I think we're good. But yeah, we're starting out in Berlin again, Kendra. So, and this is the Fernbus, which is the intercity. And like I said, there's loads of really, really good things on here that you don't get in the bus. But the AI traffic actually still leaves a wee bit to be desired. Yeah, so what was the problem, Winged Llama, with your X-plane, mate? Was it just purely to do with the jet that we were flying, or what was it? He says, indeed, got some reshade tweaks installed. Ah, okay. You just answered the question I was asking, mate. Nice one. So testing it with those now. Nice. Very nice, mate. So I'm hoping if you guys can just verify that you can hear the engine audio, the game audio, and the police cars and sirens and stuff. If you could just let me know, it would be very kind of somebody. With me, every time I add a new simulator, I have a new profile, and because it's new buttons. So let me get through these lights, and the Winged Llama says, I had no reshade last night. Okay. I think it was more to do with ortho imagery. Reshade is new today, but it's working way better in Vulkan. Nice. It used to kill my frames in OpenGL. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm really looking forward to what the next version of X-Plane's going to be like. We know they're going to release it. You know, there's so much DLC out there. You know, it's going to be around for a while. And as many of you heard me say, my favourite aircraft of all time is the Scottish Aviation Bulldog, and that is only an X-Plane at the moment. So I'm hoping you can hear the roadworks. Can you hear the digger going on in the background? I hope so. I remember once I was on a stream and I says, can you hear this? Right, so IB Briefing says, unless I get permission to cross a runway at EDDH, I still have to go around. Bye-bye. Does that mean you're leaving, Kendra? If you are, have a good day. Either that or I'm reading the bye-bye out of context. The joys of having no body language in text. But yeah, I remember I was on one stream and I said to everybody, I says, hey guys, please let me know if you can hear the audio. And they went, yeah, you're great. And I says, well, what about the game audio? Nobody could actually hear the game audio and I'm in the wrong lane. You know what, let's go back a wee bit. Oh, and you had to show up then, didn't you, mate? Right. Thank goodness for buttons. Well, so far my controls seem to be working. And again, everybody's heard me talk about the Logitech heavy machinery controller, which I'm absolutely loving for this as well. Winged Llama says he can definitely hear construction. Nice, thanks. But yeah, I've been here I've done this about 3-4 times now. And seriously, even though it's a bus simulator... Oops, wrong, keep going. Even though it's a bus simulator, it feels so different to the bus. I just could not get over the difference. Here we go. Alright, where's my main beam? Let's get the main beam on. So I'm hoping that I don't have the gamma too low, because everything seems really, really dark. It's quite hard to see anything, actually. Look at that. Love it. So here we are going to pick up our first lot of passengers. And I actually got this many moons ago. When I say got this Fernbus, I actually bought it many moons ago. But it was actually driving in the bus that got me back into simming again, of all things. I've been neglecting all of them. And I did nothing with any of my driving simulators. I did do X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator and even Flight Sim 2004. So, oh, and I'm still saying so. I'm sorry about that. I'll do it one more time. So here we go. And what I'm going to do, put the parking brake on, take it out of gear. And what I need to do here is remember to open up all the doors, because if I don't, they will actually complain. They will actually say, where do I put my luggage? So, oh dear. I need Kane, you need to start counting me every time I say so. So, oh no, I did it one more time. Like I said, I've rearranged all the buttons, so, and I cannot remember which one's which. I've got it labelled, but it doesn't really help sometimes. So front door, okay, rear door, there's the rear door, and luggage doors. Okay, let's get all those in and turn the engine off. Let's get out and go for a walk. So what I need to do now... Oops, sorry dude.
Ich sehe nichts auf der Anzeige.
Ah, see that? It doesn't see anything on the display because I forgot to turn the display on the bus. They're very picky, these passengers, and rightly so. They don't know where I'm going. See, nothing. So what I need to do, jump back in, sit down again. Passenger monitor. Is it passenger monitor or destination display? There we go. Do you see that? See, little things like that I totally love. Absolutely love this. Let's have a look again. And hopefully that'll keep my passengers happy now. There we go. There we go. Route number 1. And for those of you that missed it at the beginning, listen, I had to create this route myself. I wasn't really familiar with Fernbus, and as I said, I've watched a few videos, but until you do them yourself, what has Winged Llama said? Hey, those bus tickets aren't cheap. No, mate. I'm still paying for my wing mirrors off the other one. Right, so you got to. Don't know what that means, but let's have a look.
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Alright, so I need to log into the computer. Okay, and see here it has a list of... I wonder if I can... Nah, I was going to mess about with OBS and get it to show the cursor, but I think I'll leave things alone, they're working. So this has a list of the passengers. To do would show you who still has to check in, so you can basically go by either of those lists. And there are... Oh, hear that thunder. Love it. And you do actually have a list of people. There are some people here like this lady and this lady at the back here. I think they actually both want to buy tickets. So let's get going. So Falk Bachmann, is he on my list? Yes, he is. So just... Yep. Thank you, sir. Dankeschön. I'm practicing my German here at the same time. So let's do this, gentlemen.
Ciao, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Absolutely. No idea. So what I need to do here is check the passengers. It's got Edward Road. See, he's not on our list. So what we do is no. Oh, passenger ticket is valid.
Und wie komme ich hier jetzt weg?
I don't blame you,
Und
mate.
das Ticket.
What did I miss? Edward. Oh, there he is there. Number 5. How did I miss it? Sorry, sir.
Sehr freundlich.
On you go, mate.
Hi,
And this gentleman.
Das Ticket. Bitte schön.
Passengers Tjark Wieland. Okay,
Sehr
you're good.
freundlich.
Let's do this lady.
Hi, das Ticket, bitteschön.
Das Ticket, bitteschön. Yeah, I'll keep practicing. What have we got here? What have we got? Oh, passenger. Okay. Ella Gebhardt? Ella Gebhardt. There we go, right at the bottom.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Linder. Yep,
Cool.
you're good.
Grüezi, könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
So, he wants to go to Potsdam. And that's actually on my list, I think. You know what? Yeah, it is. That's the first stop on my list. Potsdam, here we go. Check him in. So that comes up as a ticket sale, you can see up here.
Vielen Dank.
Okay. There we go. Another lady wants to buy a ticket.
Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Dresden, that's our final destination. But you can see already that this is completely different to the bus in the way that it does things. Okay.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Are you bound my direction? Potsdam? I don't think so, no. Evelyn Grimm. But your name's on the ticket.
Ciao.
Hello, mein Ticket?
Dresden Bahnhof. Yep, Karim Hertel. There we go, number one. Thank you, sir. You see, I like this. It really adds a lot, I think. Oops, especially when you walk into them.
Ich benötige noch ein Ticket.
Dresden. So she wants a ticket to Dresden. Man, this is not a good day for driving. Here we go. Check that. Check her in.
Danke.
Excellent. So, if I didn't have these doors open, you can see people are already using it, and I didn't have the ticket up front, ticket the destination up here, Dresden to Potsdam, then they would not have got on the bus, which is cool actually. And what you do if they don't have these doors open, they will actually say, do I have to sit on the bus with these on my lap? Anyway, let's get on. I can use any doors. Oh, and it looks like I need to turn on the passenger lights as well. Let's go and do that. And then we can get going. Okay. So let's shut all the doors. Front doors. Rear door. See what I mean? Just little things like that I think really add to it. One thing that I do have to do is set up the air conditioning. If you don't do that, they will also complain. So what have we got? And again, I got buttons for that, thank goodness. Do I remember which they are? In fact, let's get the engine started first. Dan! How you doing, man? I'm in another bus, mate. In another bus. I did actually load up Pro Mods, but I realised I only loaded up one part of Pre-Mods in ETS2 yesterday, so... But yeah, definitely looking to get that one up and running, mate. But we're in Fernbus today. And let me just turn the heating up, because if you don't do this, they will complain. Okay. So I think we're good. So I need to turn off the the driver's cab. And let's put the passenger lights on. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I just love this little attention to detail. Get the wipers going. But the only thing I need to do now is not get lost. So let's stick it in gear. Handbrake off. And what can I say other than wish me luck, guys? So like I said, I've been through this part a little bit already, just to check all my controls. But yeah, Wi-Fi.
Funktioniert das WLAN nicht.
Right, see that they're complaining about Wi-Fi. So there's toilet clearance, Wi-Fi clearance, and the other one which I can't remember. Let's have a look actually. Which buttons is it? Here we go. So we got restroom clearance, Wi-Fi clearance, and what was the other one? Bear with me now, guys. So that's Wi-Fi. Reading light clearance. Okay, yeah, you need to turn those on. And again, I don't know what those are. So Diesel John says, good thanks. Oh no, not another bus. Dude, where's your support here, mate? This is still on the ground. This is still on the ground. Look at this. How can you not appreciate this? You know, I mean, look at it. I even need to put the... See? Look at this. Outstanding, mate. Outstanding. But it's a Scania. Like I said, it comes with several buses, but the Scania is the only one that I've set the controls up for, so... But where are we? Where's my schedule? Well, it says I need to arrive in Potsdam in at 05:38, so we've got half an hour, and I'm sure that's not real time. But let's get going. Wish me luck, because, as I said, the AI in this simulator is very, very different. Oh, in fact, you know what? I need to lower the bus as well. Oh no, that's the wrong direction, so there's lowering it. So let me see if the Neil works now. Yeah, do you see that it tilts down to the right, and there's another one. And like me as normal, I haven't read any instructions, but I know what the buttons do, so after this I'll sit down with a cup of tea and just go check it out. But yeah, I tell you what, mate, you know, if they actually put some coaches and a coach route into Euro Truck Simulator, can you imagine how good that would be? Seriously. Right. You can actually open your windows to see out better, but I think we're good. I just need to not run into things. You know, that little thing about being a decent driver. So I want to thank everybody again for joining me in this stream. It's very, very kind of you. But and like I say, we're starting off in Berlin, and we're heading towards Potsdam. Then after that, we're going to be heading towards Dresden. Look at that lighting, seriously. This is also on the Unreal Engine, and this is, as I put in my title, this is actually beta version 28, and so they're still working on it. How cool is that? Let me change lanes here. I know that I've got some turns coming up. So if anybody gets a chance to go over and check out our Discord, Diesel John's actually got some cool pictures of his driving setup over there. Well worth a look, you know. Well worth a look. So are you still using Track IR, Diesel John? I actually just removed it today. Again, I just could not handle looking at the OBS screen, looking at the driving screen, and just the slightest move, you know. It was more than my brain could get its head around, so. I know that was terrible English again, wasn't it? But thank you everybody. It's for stopping by again, and yet a different sim again. See, this is where I run into somebody because the lane ended there. So let's get out. Oh, let me out, dude. Let me out. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was panic setting, and I think I do a right turn down here at the end as well. It's very difficult to actually see the road. And unless you know it, I mean, it's the same in any driving. If you're not familiar with the route, to actually see that the road narrows, and it's very, very hard in this rain to even see the. I know we turn off here. I know that much. And then we got a right turn at the end again, which is another one where I have to give way to traffic. So Diesel Dan says, no mate, he's loving the 3 screens. Nice, nice. And you know what? As long as it's smooth enough for you to enjoy the sim, mate, you know, that's all that matters. And I think, like I said, I think you've got I know a turn right here as well. I know you've got a 9.9 process as well, don't you? I think it's 99. So this here on my new system, or newer system's an i7, but you know what, it does fine. I really hate this junction. I've only been here 3 or 4 times, but I really hate it because people don't let you out. But then again, they do have right of way. I'm so trying not to have an accident here. I can't see anything. There we go, let's get out. Oh, car coming. Sorry, dude. Right. Ah, okay, so winged llamas are... Oh, that was close. So, the winged llama says you're running an i5, mate, yeah? You know, I looked at the i5s and, you know, they're a good bang for your buck, you know? They're a good processor for the price. I was running an i4. I mean, this is probably my second stream running the i7. Until then, I was quite happy with my i4 and it run, you know, I don't have everything on the highest graphics settings, and I never look at frame rates, you know, and the i4 was absolutely perfect for my needs, you know. So the winged llama says later gen i5. Yep, my PC's a few years old. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. But one thing is that since I sorted out the profile for... Oh, he just ran into the police car there. Since I sorted out the profile for my steering wheel, it's basically the same profile in this and the bus. I just put it back to default and now I can actually drive in a straight line. Before it was extremely twitchy in the middle, but that was the only way that I could get round. And there's the dynamic weather changing again. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I'm in the wrong lane. I remember this from yesterday. Don't judge. We've all seen people do this in real life, haven't we? Not me, no. Right, let's turn the wipers off completely. But I hope you're enjoying this. It is so different. It even feels different driving. I don't know. It's strange. It's one of those simulators that, having done it a few days now, there's passengers in the back. You know, it's very, very unique, shall we say? Being an intercity sim. The horn is still bad, but you know, a couple of bus drivers have been on the stream and said that's how it sounds. What time is it? 5:30 in the morning, man. I remember this. This is where I turn left. Oh, thank you. And I'll have a wee look at the map in a minute as well. So as I said, we started off at the bus station. We picked up our first lot of passengers in Berlin. We're now going to Potsdam, where we let off some people and actually add our last lot of passengers. And again, I created this route. I really had no idea that this is what you were supposed to do. You know, I looked at it and I thought, well, how do you know where you're supposed to go? He just went up through a red light. So I'm backseat driving here, aren't I? It's, look. Oh, they're speedy. They're speedy, yeah. Every time on time. Yeah, there we go, that's me. Well, I try. I don't think that'd be a very good motto, would it? I try to be speedy, or I try to be on time. Indicators, there we go. But I'm totally loving this. Yeah, no, one of these days I'll say I dislike something, but it probably never happened. So Viper Strike says, in the flight sim flying around Baltimore in the Aerolite. Nice one. So if anybody's interested, guys, keep your eyes on. Viper Strike is going to be doing his first stream this coming Sunday. He'll probably post it in the community folder within TTM's Discord, but feel free to put it in the community folder on my Discord as well, mate. You know, and let's show some love and give him some support as well, guys and girls. That'd be very kind of everybody. Right, stay there. Oh, look at that. They have no clue I've got right away. And if I don't stop, I'm going to end up with road rage here, so... 1500 Zulu. Excellent. Thanks, Viper Striker. Like I was saying, it's when you once you actually go live, just post it away, mate. And right, let's get our soggy passengers in. So, what are you thinking of this, Dan? Do you think you'll ever give it a go, mate? And no, I'm not asking you to spend more money, but okay. So, handbrake on, out of gear, front door for me, back door luggage. What does the passenger monitor say? Oh, you know what? There we go. There's the passenger monitor. Route 01 Berlin to Dresden. Get back on there, right? Arrival 0826. Next stop 0826, and the time is... Oh, that means I've got almost 3 hours to get there. Yeah. I bet you I could convince you, Diesel Dan. He says he's not going to buy it. We will have words. So Viper Strike says, alright Seamus, me and a few Thunderflies flew around the city of St. Louis yesterday in the ultralights. Nice. Yeah, you know what, St. Louis is my hometown. I live just south of St. Louis. So I'm probably about 12 hours from Catbat. You sneaked in, and Catbat has actually given out some gifted subs to Diesel John, Old Veteran 965, Scorpio 49, Shuffle Shoes, and Rasco. Man, I tell you what, mate, you're a I don't know. I get speechless with you guys and girls, honestly. Thank you. I tell you what, I've only been streaming just over a month, and just the feeling of see that when I say I'm speechless, I mumble and go blah blah blah, but you get the point. Thank you very much, Catbat. Honestly, that is really, really nice of you, mate. Right, I better get her off and get these passengers on board. Oh, there we go. Just in case you want to look, there we go. So I'm on me bus. All the happy passengers. Right, look at that. Love it. Okay, so what have we got? Alright, dude, having a quick stretch. Now, what have I not done? Oh, he's standing there. Do you see that he's got nothing above his head? That means he's just standing there, so that's cool. And again, I'm still learning this myself.
Hallo, das Ticket, bitteschön.
Alrighty, let's get you started, my friend. So, Dresden Express check-in. What's the lady's name? Felicitas Eggert. Felicitas, thank you kindly.
Ciao.
Ciao. He's got nothing. She's got nothing above her head. My apologies.
Mahlzeit.
Bitte sehr.
Okay, what do we got? So, Luna Reichert. Okay, number one, thank you kindly. And this
Sie wollen
lady,
bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Christina Hegman. Excellent.
Sehr freundlich.
Whoops.
Hallo, bitte sehr.
Veit Heinemann. Excellent.
Vielen Dank.
A lot of people stretching.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Eslam. No, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Eslam Rademacher.
Sehr freundlich.
There we go. She agreed that was her name. So,
Tag, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Alva Weichman. Alva Weichman.
Cool.
Cool, absolutely. I understood that one. So, what have we got? We got. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I'm adjusting the mouse sensitivity so you don't all get motion sick, and I'm
Hello.
making things worse. Okay, Megan Kessler. Alrighty,
Danke.
we got you sorted. Any more? This chap over here.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Right, so if you have a look at that, he's not on our list. His name is Eric Bode, so what we do is just click no, and he'll say probably he's got the wrong bus or he missed it.
Oh,
Or just, oh. Yeah, short and sweet. So let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Here we go. So Dresden, number one. Do I need to change anything here? Probably need to get on the bus actually. Let's get on the bus and have a quick look. But nobody's complained about the temperature. I set it to 21 Celsius yesterday and that seemed to do the job. But look at this. Luxury coach. I need to try some of the other coaches out as well one of these days, but you know, keep it simple for now. Ignition in, start the engine. So let's have a look at the destination display if that changes. No, just Dresden to Potsdam. Maybe it changes when I move, perhaps. Not to worry. Passenger monitors back on. Berlin to Dresden. Okay, you know what? Maybe the top line is destination and then the bottom line is from. It's the only thing I can think of because I'm not doing the journey in reverse. Anywho, let's have a look at temperature. So temperature's 21. We got everything set up properly. What else have we got? Nothing really. Maybe for fuel. That's one thing I've never checked until now. We've got 3/4 of a tank. I guess that's a good thing to check. Alright, let's get the door shut. Front door. Luggage doors. And the rear doors. Why do I think I'm forgetting something? I mean, those people are still out there, but I think we're good. Last thing you want is me sneezing down the microphone. I think we're good. Right, there we go. Handbrake off. Alright, so here we go again. Oh dear, no, I'm picking myself up for saying so because I listened to myself the other day. It was like, dude, I think I've been watching too much Father Ted, where you know, I know it's an Irish phrase, right? So, and we do say it in Scotland a wee bit as well. But look at this. Look at this. So, what's your latest activities, Diesel Dan? Diesel John. You need to get your name the same on both platforms, mate. At least your name's close, and I do remember you. I remember who you are. So, what else have we got? Driver's light, passenger's light, cab light. That's it off. There we go. Well, I'm on a roll so far. I haven't clipped a curbstone, haven't clipped a lamppost. Steering wheel is good, and I did actually have dynamic steering, as in it would understeer when you were driving faster. But in all honesty, it didn't really work very well for me, so I just got it set to standard driving, so that works. So what do we got? Diesel John, American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. Nice. Viper Strike says, you've been to a Cardinals game? Yes, one. It was the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Sorry guys. This is how far or how long ago was Mark Maguire was in that. So what was that, 20 years ago? Maybe not boring. In fact, let me clarify that. I couldn't handle it. It was like 110 degrees that day, and as they say, you know, it's like $6 for a Coke, and they call them bleachers for a reason. And I sat there just absolutely melting, and it was the most miserable time I've ever had. And then parking, getting out the stadium, it took us like an hour and a half to get out. And I don't know. I was never really into the sports as such like that, you know, like baseball and any of the audience. I'm trying to think, what do you want it? You know, these one team against another. I've never really been into watching them, I'm afraid. Same with soccer or football. Not my cup of tea, really. But yeah, I went just to see what it was like. I'm hoping these guys don't block the junction. There we go. But yeah, definitely been to one and then never again. I don't think the sunburn has ever healed, to be honest. Alright, please don't clip. Please don't clip. Yeah, now I don't know if I run into something accidentally, but I know the last time I clipped the curb, I heard the sound of broken glass, so maybe there's more to it than just that, to be honest. So, Viper says it's much better to visit at night when temperatures aren't so hot. Sorry to hear about that. It's all good, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really like watching sports anyway. So, the fact, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I've got nothing against any of these games and people enjoy them. You know, it's like some people watch people driving a bus and other people find that boring. So it's just not my cup of tea. That's probably a better, more polite way to word it, actually. In fact, yeah, that's definitely the more polite way to word it. Just not my cup of tea, not my thing. So one thing about Fernbus, as I said, is the AI. They will block a junction as soon as look at you. And I was lucky today, that's why I started early, just so that I could get out the bus station. But let's have a quick look at the map, and we'll show you where you are. Now, as I said, I do apologise, I don't have the mouse cursor showing, but I think you can see if I hover over. So we started, well, we started around here, we went round that roundabout, and there we go. Brandenburg Gate. Okay, never looked at that. So I don't know what the light grey and the dark grey means actually, so I'll have to check that out. But anyway, so that was our first stop, Berlin Zob. That's where we picked up our first load of passengers. Then we went to Potsdam and we picked up our second lots of passengers. So at the moment we're just leaving Potsdam, so it should be just a straight shot onto, and again I apologise, I don't know if they call them highways or motorways or interstates perhaps, but and I'm sure the colours mean something. So there's probably, the 101's probably a smaller road, I'm thinking maybe the blue would be motorways, I think. Petrol station, you know what, yeah, I better keep an eye on the fuel, because again I don't know if that's simulated or not, but look at that, it's a straight shot all the way down to Dresden. If you could stay with me all the way, that'd be wonderful. If not, not a problem. I appreciate you're watching me right now and keeping me busy in the chat. So let's get back to the game, I guess. But myself and Diesel Dan, we were talking earlier about Track IR, and I know that I was talking to Kendra about it as well. I really thought about going back to Track IR, and I just realised that again is not for me. I find having to look straight ahead, especially when you're looking at an OBS screen as well, and looking forward, and I don't keep my head still enough. And I know there's a button within Track IR that you can, freeze it and you can reset it, but I just still find it very, I don't know, just not for me, as I said. So, but I've got my. Let's get out of here. I'm looking at the rear mirror, don't clip the curb. So I've got my Logitech heavy machinery controller set up, and I can actually twist the view around on that, and that works for me just nicely. Kingsman, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Yep, we're in another bus, mate. We're in another bus simulator called Fernbus, and we're on our way to Dresden. So let's get in the right hand lane, check for cars. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope the day's treating you well. But I'm looking at the graphics here in my OBS monitor, and it looks rather nice actually. It looks better, I think, in the OBS monitor, which is a small 27-inch computer monitor, as opposed to my 50-inch television. But that's okay. I'm just trying to see if I can read the number plate. You know what, let me dip the lights as well a wee bit. Which button is that? That's what happens when you move buttons around. So keep the side lights on. There we go. But yeah, we picked up our second lot of passengers. It was raining here earlier as well, Kingsman, when we left Berlin. For me, this is a new game, Kingsman. It's called Fernbus. It came out... Oh, hang on. I'm going to change lanes, because I know this inside lane stops in a wee minute. And I'm sure I turned the glare off. Oh, I can't be doing with that. Give me a second. I wonder if it'll let me... Excuse me one moment, baby. Graphics. Lens flare. This is another one of these little bugs. It keeps showing up all the time. Except back to the sim. No, that's probably not lens flare. That's probably bloom or something. I can't be seeing that. Alright, let's have a look, see if there's something else I can adjust. Yeah, that's very, very difficult to see through there. What have we got? Gamma 2, contrast. I don't think there's anything else I can change. Except that game. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can change here. Yeah, so where is it? The steering wheel. Speed dependent steering. That's what I was talking about before that I turned off. Because I would because there's no feeling of forward movement, I would go into the turns way too quick. Traffic density. You know what? Yeah, let's drop that down a wee bit. As much as I like the traffic, I want to be able to enjoy the journey without constantly having to try and get out of a junction. What else? But yeah, it doesn't look like I can get rid of that glare. Not to worry. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. And what have we got? Check-in, sail, routes. No, cancel that. Didn't know what that did. Let's get back. Woo! Wow. Yes, that really is as difficult to see as... Oh dear, this is going to be interesting. So it says the speed limit's 100 kilometers an hour, but I don't think I can. You know what? I think there's a sunshade in here. Right, so this is where I got caught yesterday. I was in the right-hand lane. Yeah, you know what? I love how it looks, but my goodness me, it's that was difficult to see through. There we go. But see, I've had no complaints from the passengers, which is great, because I know if I don't turn, this restroom clearance, the Wi-Fi, and the reading light on, and if I also don't have that at around 21, they will actually complain. Which is great, actually, because I get... Oh, dear. I must remember to readjust the mouse when I go back again. But it all adds to the realism. But I do think there is a window shade. Dare I look? Am I going to regret this? Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm going to regret this. Let's not bother. Let's not try and do that when I'm driving. Oh dear, that could have been bad. Right, let's have a look. How do I get the... This is another bug that you cannot get the mouse cursor back as well. Oh, I've got... What have I done? Yeah, that you cannot get the mouse cursor back. I think we're just going to have to live with it. Yep, catch you in a minute, mate. Yeah, the graphics are nice, Kingsman. But great to see a few more people show up on the stream. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And we're on our way to Dresden. So, national speed limit. That's the same in the UK. I think that's 100 kilometers. So 80 kilometers is 50. So that's another 10. So 60 mile an hour, I guess. Probably 60 miles an hour. But one thing, if you don't lower the bus, and that's me looking down, if you don't lower the bus, it wallows around a heck of a lot. Jepson, soggy Yorkshire. We had soggy Berlin a minute ago. And Kingsman said it was soggy in Liverpool, so it looks like the whole planet is soggy at the moment. But we're in a different sim today. We're in Fernbus. Katie UK. How are you doing, my friend? Very nice to see you. Yep, so it looks like the whole planet is just soggy today. I was telling everybody, Katie, I'm not sure if you heard, I was able to fix my steering. I took off the dynamic steering that adjusts with speed. That's why I kept understeering, because I couldn't feel the forward movement. I was going into the bends too quick as well, but at least this way I can keep a reasonable straight line and read the chat as well. So, yep, doing well, Katie. It's hope the day's treating you well, as I said. Oh, look at those, the wind farm. So I wonder how many of those wind generators you need before you can call it a wind farm. That's today's topic of discussion. I guess one on its own would be a wind generator, but is two a farm? Who knows? But so, for those new to the chat, like I say, welcome, and thank you very much for popping along. As I mentioned earlier, this is my first stream with Fernbus, and this feels so different. It feels so different. 3, yeah, that's a good guess. When does a garden? When does an allotment become a farm? Absolutely. When does When does a llama become a goat? Is one just a noisier goat? I don't know. See, the intellect of this channel is outstanding. But I think I might need to get myself a large screen monitor, because I don't know, you can see, I'm looking up at the stream, and the stream is so much clearer than my 55-inch television. Mind you, it'll probably never happen. I'm not. Whoa, slow down, James. Whoa, slow, dear, that was definitely oversteer then. Yeah, hopefully never. Absolutely. Well, don't they have what they call those labradoodles? I don't know. Right, so Catbite says he feels right at home with the intellect. Oh yeah, absolutely, mate. It's as childish as you can think of, mate. Which is all good. But as I said, that's the only thing missing with this, is the feeling of motion. Everything else through the steering wheel is good, but just the feeling of the bus wallowing there as I was oversteering it. So like I says, I'm thinking this is the equivalent of an A road in the UK. It's not really. Would this be considered a dual carriageway? I don't know, because I don't know. The speed limit's 100 kilometers, about 60 mile an hour. So, interesting. I need to look this up anyway. I think this is Route 101. So Gypsum says, can you go into windowed mode in the sim and have, say, the chat on one side? Might be crisper. You know what, I could. But then it sort of like negates from the fact that I've got a 50-inch television. No, I could actually, mate. Yeah. Oh, you were talking about to see the chat. Yeah. Well, I've actually got the chat monitor on a wall-mounted bracket, I guess you would call it. So it's literally on the left-hand side of my screen anyway, so it's not difficult to see. And like I say, now that my steering is all sorted out, it's nowhere near as twitchy. It was very twitchy before. I can actually read the chat, so we're quite good. But thanks for the suggestion, Jepson. Katie says, you may have to leave as we have intellect. Yeah. It's funny. But there are a few hiccups with this simulator. Nothing major. I'm glad they reduced the traffic though. But look at it, we started out in the morning. It looks like we've got another hour and a bit to go in sim time. So perhaps half an hour real time? I'm not sure. Would somebody be so kind as to put in the chat exclamation mark uptime, please? I'm just curious. I'm always curious with these stats for some reason. I wouldn't really call it a stat, I guess, but I should really have a stopwatch or something on my Elgato Stream Deck. That'd probably help. That's exclamation point, Dan, not a comma, mate. Thank you, sir. Up, Katie did it. So, really? Over an hour already? Good grief. Wow. So Katie says, pretty sure in Germany you're supposed to keep to the right and not hog the right lanes. Yeah, oh yeah. The reason I'm doing this is I got caught out yesterday where the right lane ended and I could not move over. So you know what, you're probably correct, and as you mentioned it, let's do it. I know if I was watching a stream and somebody kept to the wrong lane, I'd be going, pull over. So, yeah, I think we're good on this one. You know what? I should have looked at the map actually. Where are we? Wow, we're halfway there. Okay, excellent. So let's just check our fuel. Which button's that? Wow, we've used none. Nice. I didn't want to say about the lane. Dan, you don't worry about it, mate. It's your game as meal. No. I tell you what, Katie, I like Kendra. Gave me some really good tips. She goes, pull up to the lane, pull up to the white line, pull up to the white line. Because I didn't realise I was doing it. It's all about interaction, and as long as you're not yelling, you're too slow, you're too fast, stick to the speed limit, you're in the wrong lane, that light was amber, you know, we're good. Observations are fine. It's I love the comments, seriously. I love you guys and girls just interacting with me. So right, Dresden, look at that, I love it. Why do I feel like I'm driving again? I feel like I'm on the road with a coach full of people who are not complaining. If I was to turn off the restroom or the internet... Oh, you know something I didn't do? Listen to this. If you guys are not impressed with this, nothing will. Have a listen. This is in... Wait and see, just listen.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
What did you think about that? Yep, my German has improved. I did the voiceover. How cool was that? You know, honestly, it's like I'm sitting here thinking, wow, I just found the button to do that yesterday, but how cool was that? And I see old veterans in the house. Thank you very much, sir. Very, very nice to see you, mate. Yeah, absolutely. We're driving from Berlin to Dresden. And yeah, this is very unique. And as Kingsman said, yet another great sim, my friend. You know, it's very neat. I hope it came out loud enough that you could hear what they were saying. I'll have a listen to the stream later, but I think I've adjusted it right. It's a shame the storm started, because then the window wipers had to kick in, but yeah, I thought it was very cool. And when the passengers complain, like I said, if it's too cold or anything, or too hot, then they actually have subtitles on the front to let you know what they're saying, which I kept on. Katie UK has had it from release. It's developed quite a bit. Nice. Yeah, I think this came out in 2017, Katie, and as I said, I've had it for years, but it's only this week, or the past 10 days, that I even knocked the dust off it and started playing it. But I thoroughly love this. And at the moment I've only driven this bus, I can't remember the name of it now, but I've only driven this one. So I apologise, I've missed a wee bit of the chat. We're a wee bit too close to trees to catch it, but I will catch up at a wee moment, guys and girls. Man, hear that thunder out there. I'm glad we're in the bus. You know what's interesting, Katie, is when I tested this out last week, the rain, or before the beta patch 28, the rain actually came inside the bus. That put me off a wee bit. Oh, look at the wind farm on the right there as well. I tell you what, all I need is a fan blowing on me now. And I'm definitely going to get one of those butt kickers. For those of you who never heard one, it's one that adds like vibration into the seats so that whenever you hit bumps and things, because they've actually done really well with the force feedback in this. I can feel the road when you go over cobbled stones and everything. This is incredible. I'm not so sure I want to do 100 kilometers an hour at the moment, no, but oh yeah, I saw you said you had storms out there, Scott. I hope it's nothing too bad, mate. We've got a nice day today. Thankfully the storms have stayed at bay, but probably going to rain over the weekend. But I put my hand on my heart and say I've never been here before. I've never made it this far down the route. I think with all the little tweaks to the buttons and stuff, but one thing I do need to find, I've actually got 4 spare buttons. Window blinds. I'm sure there's a button for window blinds. And something else you can do is you can have different buttons for the different luggage compartments. I've just set, I think there's 6 different buttons. I just set them all to one so that rather than wasting buttons. But look at this. I've been on roads like this. I am seriously enjoying this. 70 kilometers good. We're doing 50. Lights green. Honestly, how many of us have driven in stuff like this? Does this not make you feel like you're driving along? Wow. Out of a 70. Excellent, okay. Man, I am totally... Sorry, sounding like a teenager here, but I am totally... totally enjoying this. In fact, let me turn my lights on as well. Where's my light button? Driver's up. There we go. Look at that. They've done a great job, I tell you. And this is the same developers that developed the bus. And here was me wondering where they got all the road data for Berlin, and they've already got it. But here we are down Route 6, is it? On our way to Dresden. I am really, as you said, Katie, I've watched some of Squirrel's streams on this, and yeah, they, like I said, they only released beta 28, I think it was either last week or a couple of days before that. It's not been out long anyway. So what's our speed limit here? 60, okay. This is seriously awesome. So I've said seriously and totally. Seriously good, guys. Seriously good. In the right lane as well. So I was saying the other day that the bus is my favourite driving simulator at the moment. But I'm not going to brake, let's get through. Don't want the customers will actually complain if you brake too hard, or if you run into curbs and things, or it's too hot, it's too cold, the restroom's not open, the Wi-Fi's not on, the reading lights are not on. But I remember today to actually turn the temperature up to 21 Celsius before we got moving, and they seem to be happy with that. Wow. If I tell you what, if that does not make you feel like you've just driven on a country road in Germany to the next city or town, wow. I'm so loving this. $50 kilometers an hour. Well, I'm doing under that anyway. Alright, Katie, let's see what you just said there, my friend. So Katie UK says, you may enjoy a YouTube channel. I like the Bus Grease Monkey, and it's a guy in the US who drives around US in a 1948 Greyhound. Absolutely. Wow, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I will certainly look at that. That appeals to me already, a classic Greyhound. Repairing other old silver sides and stuff like that. Nice. Thank you for that. I'll certainly look it up. So let's have a quick look at the map while we're waiting. Wow, you know what, I really had... Where's my mouse now? It's frozen again. I really had no idea how long it was going to take us. Wow, you know what, I might actually do the return route, to be honest. Not quite sure how you do that, because again, I set this route up yesterday myself, or a couple of days ago, and let's say you started off here in Berlin. First stop from the bus station was Berlin Zob, pick up passengers, and I did put Potsdam on there. I guess I could have went straight to Dresden, but you create your own routes, it looks like. And so I created this yesterday just to make sure I could figure everything out. But if you have a look at what we got, look at this. You know, I got a long way to go. And there are other DLCs out there. Are other DLC? Is other DLC? I wonder what this does. Open Legend. Okay, I thought the legends might have actually shown me what the different routes were, but they don't. Never mind, that's fine. But yes, I've got a long way to go here. Wow. Luxembourg. Man, I tell you, one of my bands when I was in England, we actually played in Luxembourg. And it was such a small place, they actually gave us the freedom, they gave the band the freedom of the city. It was like tiny, 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 tiny. Beautiful place that, you know what, I might have to do a trip to Luxembourg. And let's not forget Zurich and Bern and Toulouse. Wow. I can see I'm going to have to be bouncing around between my driving sims, and in amongst that lot try and add Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator as well. Wow. Honestly, I've had this for years, and like I say, I feel like a big kid in a sweet shop again. Very, very cool. Anyway, let's get back in the sim. Dim our lights again as well, I think. There we go. But yeah, I've not been playing this long, as I said, and just getting the muscle memory for the buttons. I'm still remembering where they were a few days ago, but they didn't make sense, you know, so I've regrouped them on my Logitech controller. So I'm hoping, and the last time I said that I ran into something, but I'm hoping I can do this as a clear run. I haven't clipped the pavement, haven't done anything really to annoy the passengers, which is incredible, shall we say. So Katie says, Greyhound bus sim with old silver sights. Yeah. You know, that's why I like Assetto Corsa, because you can go back and grab some vintage cars to race. You know, I'm not really into the modern Formula 1 stuff. It's too fast-paced for me. I like the older stuff. Yeah, oh, I bet. That's why I love that Bell helicopter that Two-Tone Murphy showed the other day. A petrol-driven helicopter. Straight away I bought it. That appeals to me a lot. Look at this. I wish I could get the mouse cursor back. I need to set up a button for that, because I have a feeling that you can pull these blinds down actually. But it's all good. We nearly finished our journey. Annalisa, how are you doing, my friend? We're in a different bus today. We're in a different bus. We've just left Berlin, and yeah, this one you're allowed to leave cities, saying we're on our way to Dresden. That's very nice to see you. It is awesome. You missed the announcements. This actually has a gentleman that speaks in German. He says blah blah blah, you know, welcome to Fernbus, and we'll be leaving soon, and please put your seatbelts on, etc. And then he says it in English, and it was like, oh my goodness. And Katie, being the rock star, she has played this already. She got it when it came out. I think Katie UK has probably got more hours and more sims than any of the rest of us put together, to be honest. But yeah, look at this weather. Look at this weather. So I'm on a good streak at the moment, Annalisa. I haven't hit anything, haven't run into anything, haven't destroyed anything, haven't upset the passengers. Yeah, but you've got way more hours than everything else, Katie, haven't you? You got a bucket load of hours. 14 hours is a lot more than I've got in this one. Look at this. Seriously, this is, yet again, repeating myself. You get the point. No, this is our stop. You have not jinxed anything. So let's stop. Dresden unlocked. Wow. Because I set Berlin as my home base, so this means probably I can now set up. So let's indicators off. Neutral, park and brake, doors I guess, front, rear, luggage. Let's see what happens. Hey, look at that. They've all got their luggage. Listen to that sound. Right, let's see when I press the kneel button. Look at that. How cool is that? And then you can also lift and lower the whole bus. I guess that'd be maybe, what, rocky ground perhaps? So let's see what we got here. Yeah, Wayne Glamour says nothing like the sound of rain on a windshield. Yeah, I know that Wayne Glamour loves the sound of rain. I cannot get my mouse cursor back. Let me, bear with me here, because I want to have a quick catch up on the chat, which is the nice thing to do. What have we got here? What have we got? Dick. Ah, right. So Old Veteran says, left your picture in the food. Okay, that's for Annalisa. 14 hours says Katie. Rain. Yep. I have a real life, says Katie. Well, thank you for the confidence there. So, Annalisa says you're on a roll now. Hopefully, now that I've arrived, she won't jinx it, and she didn't. This is our final destination, as I said. So, Annalisa says to Old Veteran, I'll take a look after I finish Din-Dins. There we go. I saw something earlier in the food Discord. Excellent. Yeah, you know what? This is the same developers as I mentioned earlier that do the bus, and so I think it's the same thing, that they only dress to do with the season and not to do with the weather as such. But would you look at this? Look at this. But as I said, this is the only bus that I'm driving at the moment. It's the Scania. Because you need to set up the different controls for the different buses, and I want to make sure it works properly here. But just listen to the sound of that engine. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Does that not look like an old factory that's now a bus station or train station? Look at it. Wow. You know, and I really feel like I've just done that journey. I really feel like I've done it. So, if you guys and girls want to hang on for a wee bit longer, what I'm going to do now... Isn't it lovely, Annalisa? Look at it. Oh, look at the spray off the road. Wow. So what I'm going to do now is maybe try and do the reverse journey. That sounds like a plan. Let's jump back in the bus. And turn the wipers off, actually. Hear that? Honestly, I tell you, this is... Oh, wow. Who's not heard engines do that? In fact, let's just have a quick wander, make sure nobody's left anything. Money, donuts. Why can't I move? There we go. Get up the step. Look at this. Diesel John says, hey mate, got to run for dinner, have a good stream and I'll catch you around later. Yep, catch you later mate. Yeah, look at that, no crisps anywhere, Annalisa. And that must be the restrooms. I wonder if you can open the door. Not that it matters, but okay, I'll just shut that door, so probably not. Interesting, just thought I'd try it anyway. Why are they standing there? Doesn't matter, does it? Annalisa says, KTUK, you never have to steal my friend, you're a VIP. Absolutely. Oh, steal my friend. Right. You never have to steal, comma, my friend, you're a VIP. There we go. Probably wouldn't fit in that loo, says Old Veteran. Yeah, I know, these are... Yeah, they're not really built for... yeah, the larger person, are they? And when I say larger, anybody more than £100. It's, yeah. Yeah, toothpicks only. Alright, so, but look at this, honestly, I'm going to have to figure out a button for the, for these, because I can't get my mouse back in game. But I will do that later. Right, let's have a look at the return journey then, I guess. See what we do. And again, I don't even know how we do that. So log out, because we finished that journey. Oh, look at this. Annalisa says she's really impressed, to be honest. It looks brilliant. Yeah, I tell you what, it really does. Because I've never seen most of this before. I've never even seen the screen. So what do we got? Passengers transported 17 plus 10. Tickets sold 3. Checked in, sold invalid tickets, none. Oh, that's good. Stops completed, yes. Contact with Central. You can contact Central? I turned the radio off, so I wonder if that's the radio that they're talking about, actually. Yeah, children only. Yeah, children only would fit in that loo, I think. Refueling, none. Okay, did not run out of fuel. Hey, bonus. Wow. Wonder what the service does. Plus on schedule. Yeah, that's fine. Traffic rules. Wow. Pedestrians injured, accidents, radar control. Nice. Driving behaviour. Look at that. 97.4%. Speed limits maintained 96. Wow. I like this. I'm not really into statistics as such, but I really like this. Because it's not stats as such, it's just showing you, you did this right, you did that wrong. Love it. Okay, so let's continue. And let's hopefully next time I'll have it so you can see the mouse cursor and see what I'm doing. You've gained a level. Oh, I've unlocked something. What have I unlocked? Is that a bus, tickets, maps? Continue. So, I'm down in Dresden, now what? Oh dear. You know what? Let's do... I don't really want to be here too long, but that was enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and bear with me a moment. I'm just going to have a quick look at something. So that took me an hour and a half. So what I'm probably going to do is maybe do another hour and a half, and then I'll jump over to the Colonel's stream. So he'll be starting in about an hour. So yeah, that sounds like a plan. I think that's what sounds like a plan. And if any of you girls and guys want to hang around, that's very much appreciated. And let's say I see more people all the time showing up on to watch the chat, to watch the stream. So thank you very much. And you know what? While we're here, stuck in my chair. There was something I was going to do. So bear with me. I need to click on a button when I can find it again. Alrighty. So this was my last list as of the previous stream, and I will update it, but I want to just give a very, very big thank you to the following people who are subscribed to me on Twitch. So we have Alison Johnson, Andy Brown 23, Blair Voigt, Colonel Fork 85, Gibbo Ireland, Annalisa, Ibuprofen 007, Gibson 2001, Jay Winokur, Katie UK, Kingsman 9965, Like to Program, Magic 888, Night Zep, Octal Magician, Scotland Comet Project, The Winged Llama, Two Tone Murphy, and Viper Strike 95. So a very, very big thank you to everybody there for subscribing to me on Twitch, and I will add the people that subscribed to me today. And thanks, Catbat, for those gifts to everybody earlier on today, mate. That was very, very nice of you. So let's get another route going, and let's see what I can do. Like I said, I know you can do these routes in reverse, but I'm not quite sure how you do that. I wonder if I do edit. So you can switch the route, but I don't know if it resaves it. So let's try that. Let's do route 2's on the way back. So express, I guess, would be... I don't know, I guess I should look at this. Travel time 3 hours, kilometers, check-in time, no idea. So did I... What happened? Replay, no. Shuttle, Flixbus. Nothing happened, did it? Never mind. Let's do a new route. There we go. Keep it nice and simple. So this will be route number 1. Catbat says, a pleasure, mate. Lovely streamage. Well, you know what, my friend? It's... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're a very kind gentleman. So, okay. Berlin. It looks like I have to start from Berlin. Anybody got a favourite? Anybody got somewhere that's probably about the same distance as Dresden? So we've got Leipzig, Halle, and I apologise for pronunciation, Magdeburg, Wolfsburg. Anybody get first one who wants to type something in the chat, I'll go there out of those. So Leipzig, Halle, Magdeburg, Wolfsburg, I guess. Or even up here. And if not, I'll just pick one. But yeah, so I based myself out of Berlin. I'm not quite sure why, but it seemed like a good idea. Leipzig. There we go. There we go. The select city is not available as start of route yet. You may have to travel to the city first to unlock it. Ha, okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I start from... Oh, okay. So, Dresden to Leipzig. Ah, right. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, you know what? Let's do Berlin to Leipzig. Hang on. It's back. So, new... Route number 1. Dresden to Leipzig. Okay, let's do that one then, because I found that. Okay, let's do that one. Dresden, Leipzig. Excellent. Yeah, thank you for that, Katie. Like I'm saying, it's it looks like once you've found a city, so I found Dresden, started in Berlin, gone to Leipzig, and you know what? I might start heading. Well, I can head anywhere, can't I? Really, but I might try and cover Germany and then sort of start moving out rather than just jumping all the way. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Like an amoeba. Start assimilating all these places with my driving skills. Sounds like a plan. So Scott says he has relatives in Dresden and Leipzig. Nice. Yeah, cool recommendation. Cool recommendation there, Katie. A bus amoeba. There we go. A bus amoeba? I won't even try and do that. Right, okay. So let's shot another one. Save that guy. Oh, okay. So Dresden to Leipzig. It's funny how the order they've got these in. Okay, so we got that one. We've got Dresden to Leipzig. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. So, let's get the engine started, because I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to change everything. So let's run neutral, parking brake on. Hey, don't you just love that sound? So, passenger monitor. Dresden to Leipzig. Look at that. Love it. Destination display. Leipzig. Oh. Ah, you know what? This makes a lot of sense now, actually, because we started in Berlin, but we needed to go to that first city before it allowed us to go to Dresden. That's why I had the two names up. So, you know, I'm learning while we do this. Night Zeppelin, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you in the chat. So Katie UK buys a ticket and shimmies up to Annalisa. That's funny. Annalisa, did you eat enough cheese? There's obviously a story there that I'm not aware of. This is wonderful. Honestly, this is seriously wonderful. I've not been checking to see if the bot has been doing its thing, so hopefully it's been popping up every so often with messages and stuff, but not to worry, it's only a bot. So let me just grab a quick swig of juice here. Fingers crossed. Oh, sorry about that. My fingers crossed this is going to be my second full-time journey. So Night Zeppelin says, check tomorrow food Discord. Aha, I know Scott was in there as well. Right, so, let's get out. Well, it's actually... Oh, we need to open the doors, otherwise they'll be moaning and complaining. Oh, that was already open. Okay. Alright, they were already open. Let's turn the engine off. It's rather loud with the doors open, isn't it? Okay. Let's start with you, sir. Okay.
Guten Tag. Das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Wow, a lot of passengers here. What do we have here? Oh, Vince Hine. Vince Hine, are you on my bus, mate? There we are. Express check-in. What does that mean? Oh, just click it. Okay.
Ciao.
As I said, I'm learning this as we go. In all honesty, you can probably figure that out, but that's all good.
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Are you by my direction? Let's have a look. Julian Beiskov. There we are. Thank you kindly. Now I wonder what difference. Let's
Auf
do that.
geht's.
Okay, so the tick, she just says let's go.
Tag, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Let's check your name first. Okay, Penelope. Okay, so let's do express. The bus shows. Huh.
Auf
I don't
geht's.
actually see what the difference is. Never mind. I will look at that later, like everything else.
Tag, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Absolutely. Linda Reich. Okay. Thank you
Sehr
kindly.
freundlich.
Ooh.
Ciao, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
What have we got here? James Nigan. So if we do to do, that shows you how many people have still got to check in. It's a wee bit easier to read
Sehr
then.
freundlich.
Excellent. Knees still
Grüezi.
stretching.
Hier, mein Ticket.
Alrighty, here's his ticket. Here, mine ticket. Even I figured that one out. So Annalisa says, Night Zip, I was awful late. Loads of Wexford cheddar cheese. Oh dear. Annalisa says, stamps ticket and gives complimentary chocolate. Excellent. And Scott says, not to mention that if you go on a long trip, eating cheese and salty items keeps you out of the loo. There we go. There we go. Wouldn't want to get stuck in the loo, would we? So Raphael Schultz. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Vielen Dank.
So I wonder if there's any benefits to using the
Mahlzeit.
express
Hier,
chicken.
mein Ticket.
Yeah, I know. I just said express chicken, didn't I? Express check-in. Sebastian. All right, sir. You're on my list
Vielen
here.
Dank.
Thank you.
Guten Tag. Fahren
Gut.
Sie in meine Richtung?
And we got Lion Sharp. Okay.
Auf geht's.
F gates. Okay.
Guten Tag. Das Ticket. Bitteschön.
So, what's her name? Dahlia Hillard. Dahlia Hillard. Thank you.
Auf geht's.
Tag, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Jasmine Weigand. Wow, nice. No one's actually bought a paper ticket so far.
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket.
Kenan Jordan. Nice.
Danke
Okay.
sehr.
Servus, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Perfect. Thank you, sir. There she is.
Salü. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Wonderful.
Ciao.
Oh, sorry about that. I really have to get better control over this mouse, or I'm making everybody motion sick. Okay, let's get on the bus and shut all those doors. What have we got here? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Start the engine, that's it. Love that sound. Okay. Shut the doors, front door. Luggage door. The rear door. Make sure the bus is lowered. There we go. Passenger monitor, we've got that on. Destination display, Leipzig, we got that on. Passenger announcements. And I'm not going to talk over this because I think it sounds awesome. So have a listen and enjoy this while I get everything all sorted.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
I tell you, isn't that incredible? Is that not incredible? I totally love it. I totally love that. I wonder how long it'll be before the novelty wears off. So again, ladies and gents, as I said, this is all completely new. Yeah, give it a day. This is all completely new for me. I'd played this sim a couple of days ago just to get all the controls and everything working, but I never actually made it down as far as Dresden. I had those little incidents with the road running out and I missed the signs. But yeah, this is totally cool. Excuse me. Look at it. As I said earlier, you tell me we're not driving in the countryside over in Germany. I mean, look at it. Totally stunning. One thing that I've noticed that I think the gamma might be very high, or the contrast, because it's really a real struggle trying to read those speed signs. But it looks okay on the stream, I think. I just don't want the road to end on me like it's done before. And I end up running into things. Which is not very cool. So, what have we got in the chat? So, oh, Scott did a German breakfast today, one of his favourites for a nice fast breakfast. Yeah, Annalise says, talking to Night Zap. Got self-control, what dish would be calling her name? Ah, what dish was that? I must have missed it. Yeah, you know what, Night Zap? It's interesting that the bus has its own appeal. But again, you're stuck to just within Berlin at the moment. Once they start expanding it, and again we're a couple of months old, I think it's going to be outstanding. But this one here, and the DLC's out. Like I said, this came out in 2017, and there's a lot of Europe. I haven't quite bought it yet. I want to finish what I have, so. Oh, thank you. Haven't hit anything yet. Stay there, dude. Oh, I can't see my left wing mirror. Oh, we're good. Thank you. That was a good call there, Katie. Oh, backwards, forwards. James, you go forwards. That was funny. Blah, 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 blah. Heading off into the sunset. So what have we got map-wise? Alright. Keep going up and then... Alright, keep going up then hang a left. It should be good. Cool. What road one number was that? Sorry about this. It's I want to make sure. Oh, it's Route 4 or Motorway 4, I guess. Motorway 4. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, that's the. Okay. Roadworks. Okay. So I need to do a right there. Thank you for that. Was that turn left? No. I think it's yeah, I think it's I was going to do a left there. I think that's the way I came, mate. It's one of those that's a little confusing. You know what I mean? It's like this came here, so why didn't it just do a left? So you're probably right. You're probably right, Scott. You're probably right, actually. Oh dear. That's okay, bus drivers get lost too. Thank you. Now don't cut in front of me, mate. Try to make sure I don't clip anything on this side. Excellent. Thanks. Thank you very much, Katie and Scott. You're both very, very kind helping me out there. Yeah, there's even the blue sign saying is it entry as well, so cool. Ein große Bier mit Currywurst. Yep, yes, I've done that a few times. Right, and I apologise for this one last time. I just want to make 100% sure I'm not heading in the wrong direction. So we're good. Right. You know what's funny? I'm not. Wing mirrors don't seem to be a problem at the moment. I think these signs are just difficult to read full stop. Yeah, there we go, 60 kilometres. Yeah, it's strange bouncing between a... You know, like if you were driving, you had a map in front of you, but bouncing between screens there, it's very disorientating. No, I didn't see your comment until I'd actually gone past it, Scott. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road, as you say. No crisps, crumb baggage on the bus. Not so far. 80 kilometers. Oh, roadworks. Well, that was cool because the map actually showed roadworks. Wow, look at that. That's nicely done, isn't it? That's nicely done. Look at that. Wow. You know, I don't think it matters what simulator you're in, whether it's flight sim or truck sim or bus sim. I think the feeling of amazement that you know is always there, and then this is no exception. Oh, look at that! Looks like they're retarring the roads there. Hey. That was roadworks, Annalisa. That was roadworks. Whoa! Reading chat. There we go. But I'm really shocked that I haven't had any complaints from the passengers. There's still time. Like I say, the biggest things are not opening the doors for them, not opening up the luggage doors, and also the temperature with air conditioning. Yeah, it's what we put in the crisps that calms them down. Sleeping tablets in the crisps, I guess. I'm still very hesitant to actually pick the speed up. I just don't want to end up in a lane that closes on me, or end up on a turn lane by mistake, you know. Guess it's a lack of familiarity. And there I see this the bot is working, so. Oh, look at that. Look at the details on that truck. Wow. Nice. That was very nice. Oh, is this a temporary speed limit I can see ahead? Can't quite see what it says at the moment. Oh, 60. Okay. Frozen fish for the win. Sorry guys, I'm busy busy driving a bus. I could tell it was temporary speed limit there, but I wasn't too sure. I never really go over the top anyway. I think I'm known for being slow with the driving. Little? Is that supposed to be little? One thing I do need to do is look at the mods that are out there for this. I don't mean the publicised DLC. I mean the actual what the modding community have done. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff out there. Because I know in Euro Truck Simulator there's real names. You know, instead of saying like shale instead of shell, it's actually got real petrol station names and town names and street names and things like that. Speedy, there we go. Whoa! I was putting my drink down. I don't know. I tell you though. Oh, one thing I have noticed is my steering wheel is like 6 inches left to centre of the monitor. So that's probably not helping why I feel like I'm looking over towards my right too much as well. So Katie says she had a salad the size of China. That is one big salad. That is a salad, yeah. I've been eating a lot of salads lately as well, funnily enough. When I say salad, you know, green bits covered in food. I guess that constitutes a salad. You know, things like cheese and chicken, you know, and the dressings that are like 1,000 calories a teaspoon. I mean, you've got to call it a salad because it still has lettuce in it, which you can throw away and just eat the rest of the food, to be honest. So Scott says, sounds like, oh, back to the national speed limit. Nice. I'm loving these road signs. Loving these road signs. Scott says, sounds like US salads normally enough for 2 meals. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I mean, joking aside though, I mean, you know, when you get a nice salad, I mean, it's a treat. You know, I guess I've just had too many bland salads that got like limp lettuce and stuck on it. Oh, we're good. Thought I was going to have to change lanes there. So Annalisa says, reminds me of an episode of King of the Hill. Hank, take some vegetables. Okay, give me some of that mac and cheese. Yeah. Oh, mac and cheese, haven't had that for a while. But I want to thank everybody. We've got a lot of people on watching the Twitch stream at the moment. Thank you very much. It's, your company is very, very kind. Does that make sense in English? No. Okay, your company is very much appreciated. It is very kind of you to stop by and spend some of your day with me here. So far I've had one successful journey from Berlin to Paderborn. And we're on the second one now. So I think it was, not Paderborn, Dresden, sorry. Trying to open up another drink here, so bear with me. Hence the bad driving. But the only two things I've actually turned down with this is the shadow detail, which I'm not too fussed about. It doesn't bother me either way. Oh, Leipzig. And let me put my drink down, actually. Let me put my drink down. So I wonder if this is my exit. Or is it going to tell me when I pass it? Goblin Zeus, hello my friend, welcome. Very, very nice to see you, mate. I'm going from Dresden to Leipzig in a different bus. Oh, look at that! Wow. Sorry. Would you look at that? That's awesome. You see, that's the thing about this Fernbus, because it's more mature simulator. They've actually got AI buses in it. The bus at the moment only has the single bus. It doesn't have any AI traffic. But again, you know, that will come with time. So Leipzig is straight on. I think it's kind of that. Yeah, absolutely. Would you look at the state of that? 500 meters. This is nice, I must admit, this is nice. to go back to the comment earlier, it's nice to get out of Berlin, isn't it? It is nice to get out of Berlin. Even though that, you know, I still plan on doing a lot more streams with that. I'll probably wait until they do the next beta update, and for now I'll be doing, I don't know, I might try and jump into Euro Truck Simulator, because again it's sitting there gathering dust as well, everybody, so something else I need to do. So KTUK, let me just stop here. She says, oh, and the text moved. There used to be a bug where you could hijack other buses under certain conditions. Huh. Probably not something I want to try out, but thank you for the information. This is so cool. Look at it. You tell me we're not in Germany, you know, or in Europe. I mean, look at the colours. They've done so well here. In America, the greens are very bleached. It's a very more bleached, pasty colour with the countryside. Night Zep, yeah. It's a blend of the bus and ETS, mate. Yeah, and to your point earlier, Night Zep, I completely agree with you. The bus at the moment is a work in progress, and I say that every time as well, don't I? But you know, but it's going to hold a lot for the future, I think. You know, at the moment, I was more than happy to buy, even though I knew that. But yeah, this is definitely really, really cool. You know. KTUK, but then the AI didn't recognise you, so the AI kept crashing into you. Yeah, you know what? That's I see your point now, actually. The AI here is still flaky. If you get too close to it, the AI will actually stop in the middle of the junction. Or if you try and pull out, it won't wait, it'll pull out in front of you again. So Kingsman said, we in the army have a procedure on hijacking buses. Yeah, yep. Oh, we certainly do, my friend. We certainly do. So this is absolutely wonderful to see so many of you here. I tell you, it's a very, very nice. I nearly streamed on YouTube today. I'm thinking I need to try and capture another audience, and I mean that. What I mean is this, like, Twitch is impossible to really get found. I mean, there was a gentleman the other day, very, very kind of him. I says, hey mate, can you tell me how you found me? And he says, hey, he was looking on Twitch, and he now follows my channel, which was very kind of him. But really finding new people on Twitch is very, very hard. So I was thinking about streaming on YouTube, but I don't think I've got it all set up right. I don't know, maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days I will. It was going to be today, actually. But other than getting found easier on YouTube, for the small streamer that is, Twitch really has a lot going for it. I absolutely love what the control that you have. You know, just simple things like doing a raid. Well, you see what I mean? So, you stay there. Yeah, so the AI still is a little bit flaky, but you know what? As long as it doesn't run into me, I'll just look at that as bad driving. But this is beta 28, beta version 28, so a lot of work. Look at these road signs. 40% of kitchen appliances, and it's in English. Love it. I thought either that or my German has got really, really good. Wow, look at this. This is truly wonderful. So far we've been through early morning, start up in Berlin, then we had some rain, then we had sun in our eyes, we couldn't see anything, then we had more rain, and now we got a beautiful blue sky with some clouds up there. Definitely had a lot of different weather today. Goblin Zeus, oh, and the lights have changed. Oh, bear with me, my friend, I will catch up with you in a moment. Let me get through this junction. Like I say, I wish I had a heads-up display that I could actually see the text on in front of me without it actually appearing in the stream. Then I could read it without too much head movement. I don't really like seeing chat in a stream. It's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, everyone has their own preferences, and for me, I like to see as much as the stream as possible, you know. So what have we got? What have we got? Something about YouTube streaming puts me off. Rarely watch streams in there, says KTUK. Yeah. Well, us moderators for Two-Tone Murphy, we chat away in the background. We're not fans of YouTube. The maturity of the audience is different to Twitch, shall we say. You know, you may have seen that on the stream the other day. It was sometimes the manners of some of the people there are a little bit different. Twitch has its problems too, but it's a lot easier to manage from a moderator's perspective. No idea what time I'm supposed to be there. Oh, 10:57 and it's 11:06. That's okay. It's probably the fact that I don't drive at the speed limit and I got lost. But would you look at this? We saw those buildings from that A road or dual carriageway, whatever we call it. Look at that. Wow. Look at this. This really gives me the feeling that I've left a major city, I've driven in the country, and I'm now back driving in the city again. Wow. You know that feeling like, yep, the journey's over, time to grab a coffee and a sandwich type feeling? Wow, this is really nice. It's very cool, Annalisa. Yeah, and Goblin says, nice town there. Night Zep, moving over to the PC now, preparing to fly with Colonel Fork. Yes, yeah, cool. KTUK says, Annalisa, I'm the same, but understand it can be good for getting more notice. Yeah, and you know, Colonel Fork has also said the same, actually. So Goblin Zeus says, France, line to Clermont, Ferrand and to Genève, trying to learn the game. Aha. Something about YouTube. Oh. Wow. Okay, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow, and I missed your name, my friend. That is very kind of you. It's always great to see new people. JLJBA. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but thank you very much for the follow. It's very kind of you. I'm probably going to be streaming for maybe another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to, if there's anybody left here that's not going immediately to Colonel Fox, what I would like to do, and I know I say this a lot, but I did a raid on Two-Tone Murphys, which is the nice thing to do, and so if you guys and girls want to hang around, I wouldn't mind doing a raid on Colonel Fork's stream. Because, you know, again, it's the little things like that we can do to just say thank you for everybody. So you're more than welcome. I might do a little short journey. In fact, I better let these guys and girls off, actually. Hop outside. Right, so you'll see what I mean when I open the luggage doors. See that? And it opens it on the other side as well. So that's what I've got those set to the same. Yeah, absolutely, Goblins. It's a good idea. So that's that. Let's open the rear doors. Let's open the front door. Alright, and there they go. Handbrake on, turn the engine off. Love it. It's a shame they don't vanish rather than just come up. Well, that's very, very kind of you, my friend. It's very, very kind of you. And like I say, it's good to see you. It's always nice to see new people. So what I'm going to do is maybe a short 10-15 minute journey, if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, in fact, let's end this one, actually. Log out the computer. Awesome. Did not run out of fuel. Haha, that's pure luck. That is more pure luck than anything. Service. I'm starting to get addicted to these. Plus on schedule, yeah, what did we expect? Traffic rules, 100%. Love it. Driving behaviour, 100%. What did I do? Safety distance. Ha! I wonder if that's when I got too close to that truck, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay. I'm going to... Let's have a quick look at the map here. You know what? I reckon Leipzig to Halle. Might be Halle. I'm thinking that might have a nice little short journey. It might be too short. Nah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's there's no panic, is there? No panic with this. So let's set up a new one. Route number 3. And I'm wondering why they weren't sorted earlier, to be honest. Maybe there's a way to sort that, I'm not sure. So what does Goblin Zoo say? It says, my best experience in bus is in Florida between Miami and Gainesville in Greyhound. Haha. Never been on the Greyhounds, mate. Never been on them. I do need to do some travelling around the States, I must admit. It's I do need to do some travelling. Every time I get a chance, I head back to Scotland. So, let's do Leipzig. Yeah, Leipzig. Leipzig to Halle. A little short hopping. Yeah, but we've got 53 kilometres. That should be just fine for us. And you know the good thing is, if I don't like the route, I can delete it. Probably what I would do in future, maybe Leipzig, Halle and Erfurt. You know, I do that as an en route to down here. Expand them out a wee bit. You know, once I get my feet together about what we're doing with this simulator actually. And I mean, really the first journey I've ever did was Berlin, Potsdam, Dresden. So really you guys and girls got to see me complete the first journey in this sim anyway. So I'm fairly new to it. Still getting my feet under the table, as I say. Still learning my way. But I would like to cover all of these. You know, I might do that off stream, but anyway, for now, let's get this one going anyway. Annalisa says, what's some of your favourite places to visit back home? Oh gosh. Well, here's the thing. The public transport is so good in Edinburgh. You can have between 10 and 12 buses an hour during the week, and then after midnight, it's like 1 bus an hour. So really from 5 o'clock in the morning until midnight, you've always got 10 to 12 buses you can hop on and off. And the tickets are like, you can buy a day ticket, which is like $4, about £4. And you can use that for 24 hours worth of travel. So, long story short, is I always find buses to go places. And really, Edinburgh is where my home is, or where I grew up. So always Edinburgh. But then North Berwick, that's on the... I'm just trying to think. That's east of Edinburgh, and that's a beautiful little place as well. A lot of history. And Musselburgh is another one just outside Edinburgh. But really, if you look at Ireland, it's about the size of... if you look at Scotland, it's about the size of Ireland. You know, so there's really... It's a compact little country, and I wouldn't say there's any bad places. You know, there's places you won't want to go at night, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. No, some of the castles, you know, I don't know. It's hard to put it down to just one thing there. Right, so let's get this going. Leipzig to Halle. Let's continue this. And it was interesting there that I saw that there was a that I didn't talk to central control. So obviously there must be a radio system in here as well that I'm not using. Right. Oh, sorry about that. Let's get back outside. Oh no, I was always inside, wasn't I? I never actually got off the bus. Alright, let's do this. Sorry about the wait. Right, let's get
Servus,
going.
kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Absolutely, bear with me. Alrighty. So he's buying a ticket. He's now didn't actually wasn't part of it before.
Auf geht's.
Absolutely.
Servus. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Easy. There she is.
Ciao.
I do like this check-in system.
Sie wollen
Seems a
bestimmt
little
mein Ticket
novel,
sehen.
but yeah. Sorry for leaving you short notice. I'm now in a position for takeover, Colonel Falk. Ah, righty. Okay. Well, we'll be there in a wee bit, mate, but we'll catch you in a wee bit. In fact, I might might actually just get this going, then give it 5 minutes and just hop on over without completing it, just to, as I said, just to say thank you to the Colonel. So, Tino Roche, is he on here? Don't think so.
Oh,
Yep, there we go. Oh,
Guten Tag. Sie wollen
Guten
bestimmt
Tag.
mein Ticket sehen.
absolutely. Want to see the ticket. So, Telehauser, you're on there. Thank you. He isn't on air yet. Thanks, Night Zep.
Salut. Das Ticket, bitteschön.
Absolutely. Sonia Holscher. Oh yeah, these are real people, Katie. These are real people I'm talking to here. Yep, Sonia. There you go.
Auf geht's.
Absolutely. See, she's answering me back.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
William Schuler. Don't think I saw you, my friend. Oh no. You know what? That's probably the destination there, I think. Leipzig to Hanover.
Mein Fehler.
My bad.
Moin. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Hale. Okay, so he's going to Hale. Right, okay, it's something else I need to check. Check the destination before you go through all that
ich habe
rigmarole.
meinen Bus verpasst.
Okay, he's missed his
Hi.
bus.
Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Okay. Yeah, and I know you're in there.
Ciao. Ich suche mir gerade eine neue Verbindung.
Ah, right, okay, cool.
Mahlzeit. Hier, mein Ticket.
So, oh dear, don't even know how to pronounce that. Webke? Webke? Wiebke? Oh wait, Mueller. Okay. She's on the tickets.
Vielen
Thank
Dank.
you.
Mahlzeit. Hier, mein Ticket.
So, Janosch Ebling. Wonderful. So we've got a couple to
Vielen
go.
Grüezi. Hier ist mein Ticket.
Damien. Alright, you're on there.
Danke sehr.
Moin. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Melissa, I know you're on there.
Auf geht's.
Grüezi, ist das gültig?
Aja. Is she on here? There we go.
Danke sehr.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. It says, Katie says she has a feeling I denied one or two that were going to somewhere else via Hale. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Again, I'm still getting to grips with the controls and
Hallo. Sie wollen
everything.
bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Aha, last one.
Sehr freundlich.
Righty. So let's get back on. Like I say, I'll probably do a few minutes of this and then jump over to the Colonel stream. So, I think we're. Whoop! How are we for fuel? Need to start the engine first. Reason for boarding denial: ugly shoes. You know what? As long as they have something on their feet, I'm happy with that, especially standing out in the rain. Alright, so shut the front doors. Shut the rear doors. Shut the luggage doors. Quick check outside. Alright, so the front plate says HAL. We're good. Passenger monitor. Says HAL as well. Excellent. So like I said, we'll probably get started, and what have we got? KTUK, no chocolate that I could see. Right, I think I'm caught up with the chat. Wonderful. 16 people out there. Wonderful, thank you. And I do repeat myself, I'm afraid, but just for this one only, like I was saying, is I did a raid with Toto and Murphy, and I want to do a quick raid on Colonel Fork. After that, you know, I will be begging everybody to stay. But, you know, it's just a kind gesture on your part if you do want to hang around, because I'll be popping over to the Colonel's stream in a few minutes, and if you stay, thank you very much. Fuel. Yes, fuel. Thank you. Thank you. Or a stove. Right, fuel. There we go. We've got just over half a tank. That's it. No one on yet. Hey, Night Zep. Thank you. Yeah, we've got just over half a tank. Cool. Alright, so, forward gear, handbrake off. You know I'm going to do this, don't you?
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei
I've got to do
Flixbus.
it.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid
Oh,
und
lower
wir
the bus.
gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
I feel like I should give him a round of applause for that announcement. That's so cool. That is just attention to detail, isn't it? Absolute attention to detail. Hey, there we go. Annalise is giving her a round of applause. Waldens, thank you for the follow, my friend. That's very kind of you. You caught us, I'm not quite sure when you came on. The kennel is now on. Yep, you caught us just as we were about to do a raid on Kennel Fork's channel, so probably going to pop along there in a few minutes. So if you guys and girls want to hang on, as I said, it'd be very kind of you. Let me just get to a point where I can actually stop without blocking the entire highway, which is probably never going to happen. But you know what, I'm going to bring up the map. Bear with me here, peeps. Yes, I did say peeps, sorry about that. Yeah, I probably won't want to do the entire journey actually, so yeah, you know what, it really is, mate. I was telling people earlier that I've had this since it came out, and I've only just really got it up and running, and with all the different stuff that's going on with this, I think it's incredible, absolutely incredible. Well, you know what? It's actually very, very warm here in this room, so I think now would be a good time to actually just pop on over to the kennel. So I just want to thank everybody for hanging around. Catbat gave out those gifts earlier, thank you very much. And for the 2 followers, Waltons and Jabba, I apologise completely because that's now how it sounds. But thank you very much, and I'll catch you all guys and girls later. So if you want to hang on, I'm just going to do a raid on the Kiddles channel. So thanks very much, and catch you all again later. Bye bye for now.
Things are kind of looking